Good afternoon. So we are going to see MBA first year, second semester, marketing management. Okay. We are going to see our third chapter that is called as marketing research. Okay. We will start from here. From marketing research. Okay. Yes. Yes. 3.4 marketing research. Okay. So first of all, what do you mean by marketing research? Marketing research is a part of social research and has acquired academic status during modern times. Okay. Now see, marketing research is a careful and objective study of the product design, markets, and such transfer activities as physical distribution, warehousing, uh, advertising, and sales management. Okay. In older days, production and selling were considered as an important task, but gradually the problems of distribution became more and more complex, which requires new techniques. Okay. So over here, consumer orientation has now become a philosophy of marketing activity, right? Okay. We are giving more focus on consumer orientation. See, previously, the market is called as a seller market, but nowadays, it's a kind of market that is called as buyer market. Okay. Buyer market means what? There are new kind of products are available in the market, and as per the taste and preference, the seller has to produce a kind of product which is required for the buyer. Okay. If they produce by their own ways, definitely the buyer is not going to purchase the product, because buyer knows that they want a product as per their convenience, as per their taste and preference. Okay. So nowadays the techniques has also been changed, and it has become more efficient and helpful for the consumers to purchase the product. And nowadays it's a kind of a consumer product, a consumer world, consumer preference, consumer oriented market, as compared to before, because before 1990s, when there is no LPG policy, liberalization, privatization, and globalization, right? Before that period, it's a kind of seller market, because the seller are the person those who are purchasing the goods, and we are the person the buyers are the person those who have to take the product because they don't have the options, right? But nowadays the option has increased, and due to which the production has also increased. Nowadays what we need to do? Okay. Now the market has widened, which necessitate collection of information about the competitors, consumers, and their behavior, changing needs and wants. They have to think of who are the consumer customers, what are their needs, why do they prefer particular products. In order to get answer of these questions, the producer or marketers require through knowledge and information gathering consumers, which needs collection, analysis, interpretation of data in time. These are the most important functions of marketers, which may be termed as marketing research. Okay. Now, now see, in modern days, the market are floated with products and services from the large number of companies, so that the buyer have become more selective. Okay. Nowadays, it's a kind of buyer market, as I have told you before. Buyer are the person those who are those who can purchase a product if they like. If they don't like, they will not going to purchase, because they are having a more options nowadays, right? Previously the options are very less, right? Because they are not in a position to purchase a product, because they don't have that much of options. Nowadays the options are very much large, and because of it, we can say, it's a kind of buyer market. While buying, they are influenced by the options by their friends, their kids, their phone talks of their wives. Okay. Besides, they are gathering information from the advertisement also, from the magazine also, right? Nowadays, from the television screen also, they can come to know about the product name. And even if they go to the shops, they know about the product name because they have seen into the television. So they know from where they have to purchase a product and which is the branded one, right? So it's a kind of a activity that is called as a buyer's activity. And buyer are the person, those who are those who are in a position to purchase a product which they like. So seller need to see that the product should be more convenient, it should be more convenient, as well as we can say it is more helpful for the seller to purchase the product. It should be more economical for the consumption also. So these kind of the things which the seller need to know. Okay. Now there are people who love freedom. Some of them are love adventure, and their lifestyle is also very much uh, moderate. So what they are thinking, they knows that they want a product which is more handy to them. Okay. So they are going to purchase that kind of product only, which is much more convenient to them. So they are very much particular and they are very much selective in nature. So the seller should also have to do a proper market research for it, because they need to see that which product is being more sold out and which product is not, which product remain unsold. So the product which are more sold out, they have to keep in mind that they should make a production of such kind of product only, because they need to make a market research particularly for this purpose, because if they don't do market research, definitely their product may goes into the losses in the upcoming days. So they need to think from that angle also. Okay. Now nowadays marketing has become more specialized activities which will keep the buyer and the consumer in the center while designing the produce mix. Okay. The products are not only made these days simply to earn profit, but they are made to satisfy the buyer needs and wants, like, okay, his need to have a health, entertainment, transportation, speed, convenience, etc. Marketing therefore starts much before the actual selling of the product by marketing an analysis of the needs and wants of buyers, and continues even the sellings of product again and seeing whether the product offers complete satisfaction to the buyers or not. Okay. They know the need of the buyer and the behavior. There is a tool, the tool of marketing research, okay, which we are discussing now. Okay. It generate information to the decision maker to design a suitable product and further develop it. Okay. The price it particularly promotes effectively and to distribute it with the convenience to the buyers. It helps the decision maker to understand, to explain, to describe, or to evaluate marketing product program. Okay. Now you also come to know about how the market floated, how the market works, and which are the things we need to take into the consideration. Right. Now, there are some of the silent points that we are going to discuss about the marketing research. See, marketing research consists of the finding based on data. Okay, these data relate with any kind of area of marketing function. From a study of the marketplace, the study of the buyer behavior, they cover product, price, distribution, and promotion. The data collected are analyzed and interpreted for the use of decision makers. Okay. Now the second one is systematic collection of data. Okay, the data are collected by the following systematic procedure. The first of the all the problems are identified. For example, the problems is that declining sales. Perhaps on further examination, we feel declining sales are due to poor advertising. So the real problems that emerge is that measuring of the advertisement effectiveness, and then if necessary to improve it. Keeping this problem in mind, the research objectives are formulated and the sample is selected from the collective data, which are recorded, analyzed, and interpreted and presented in the form of the product report. Okay. Now this market research is objective. Okay. Always keep in mind that uh, when we just put forth of hypothesis, the meaning of hypothesis, right? To identify which one is better than the which one we need to accept and which one we need to reject. Okay, by the collection of data. Okay, while doing a problem-oriented research, also we do not allow subjective bias to scripting. Okay, the research is never carried on the support of predetermined result. Okay, so we need to see that the market research is objective one. Then the market research converts data into information. Data as such as not meaningful, but on process by systematic report analysis and interpretation. Okay, they provide useful information to decision maker. Okay, now market research is a continuous process. Since marketing activities are the continuous one, there will be where there are chances of product maximization, product mix, promotion mix, distribution channel, and prices. Marketing research is also carried out with the continuous basis. Yes, one project of the marketing research is isolated, but the light of the changing environment. Okay, now see, I will give you one example. Okay, now these days TV market is also the toothpaste basket have become so dynamic. The market shares are different brands do change mouth to mouth. Okay, if a person say, "Are yaar, this TV, the company of Godrej TV is very much efficient and very much effective because I have purchased that and the quality is also very good." Definitely, this is called as a mouth to mouth marketing. So the other person will also eager to purchase the Godrej TV because they know that the Godrej company is providing a very good service because they come to know previously that Godrej is definitely a good thing for the consumption activity. So definitely the other person is also going to purchase the TV of Godrej only. Okay, marketing draws heavily from different disciplines. By this very nature, marketing research draws heavily from economics, philosophy, sociology, statistics, operational research, computer science, and such other subjects also. Marketing research is a multidimensional, cross multidisciplinary subject. Okay, marketing research is the only a tool of the decision maker. Marketing research does not supplement or replace a decision making process. It's only serve as an input of the decision making process. Okay, now in your book also they have given a lot of articles on the marketing research. Okay, what is the need of marketing? Can you tell me the need of marketing? Okay, the need of marketing research. What is the need of marketing research? Now see, marketing research is critical element that makes our market efforts effectively. Okay, the transition from the seller's market to the buyer's market makes it necessary to have a marketing research. Marketing research makes the organization prepares the changes of the business environment. Okay, as our market have expanded geographically, there are attendant risks. So the marketing research comes handy to reduce these risks. Okay, product innovation, distribution problem, price sensitive make marketing research essential for the Indian market because at this stage there are a lot of products which is coming into the market from the international background also from the domestic background also, but we are in the position to purchase which one which is convenient to us. So it's a responsibility of the businessman also to see that which is the product which is much more suitable for the particular location, because in particular location the purchasing price of the people are very much high. In a particular location the purchasing price of people are not that much high. So what they will need to do, they will see that in a specific area they have to supply such kind of product which is much more convenient to them. See, if you go to the village and you will put a luxurious product over there, definitely that luxurious product is not going to be workable in that place. Why? Because in that area, the luxurious product is not helpful, right? So what they will do, they will see that the product which they are going to have, it should be sellable. So they will keep the product which is being more sold out by the supplier to the consumers. Okay, to the purchaser, we can say. So it's a responsibility of the seller to see that the product which they are selling, it should be in a good quality, and in the future also they should get a huge amount of demand. So they need to see that the product which they are selling, they should have a fruitful result in a particular location, right? Next point that we are going to discuss is about forecasting. What do you mean by forecasting? Forecasting is a kind of a pre-planned activity. Over here, we are just planning before doing any kind of activity. Okay, forecasting is to make aware about the business person that in future whether the product is going to show a demand or not. Okay, see, everywhere you go in the market, you will see a competition, right? We need to see that the competition should be reduced. Now, we can reduce the competition? We can able to reduce the competition by providing a huge amount of product in a particular location, right? If you want to reduce the competition, you need to see that the product availability in a particular location is very high. Right? If there is no availability of the product in a particular location, definitely there will be more business person will run in a particular location to start their own business, because they know that there is a demand on the product, but the product availability is not there. So what they will do, they will come across in such a situation in a particular location. They will see that yes, definitely there will be a demand in upcoming days. So what we need to do, we need to see that the product should be generated at a higher level in a particular location. So forecasting, we can say it's a kind of a activity where you will provide a good direction for the business to grow by making a proper marketing research in a particular area where they will get a good amount of profit margin, right? So forecasting is definitely going to be a helpful activity for them. Okay. Now the next point that we are going to discuss is about connecting to customers. Connecting to customers. Definitely, if you understand the consumers behavior, we come to know about what kind of product they are going to purchase. So we need to make a proper segmentation of the product. Okay, because market segmentation is very much important. How can we make a market segmentation? By looking at the purchasing power of the product, purchasing power of the consumers. We also have to look at the various activities of the production. Okay, we also have to make a proper market research. Okay, because if you want to make a good segmentation, we need to see the deficiency, we need to see the sustainability, we need to see the accessibility, we need to see the measurability. Okay, and, I mean, measurability is very much important because it refers to the extent to which the size of purchasing power of the segment can be a fair degree measured. Okay, if the size of purchasing power of the segment cannot be measured, the business potential cannot be assessed. Okay, accessibility is an essential consideration of the segmenting market. There may be a potential segment, but if it is not approachable either from the point of view of distribution of the product or communicating by its members, then there will be a no use of marketing planner. Okay, then sustainability, definitely in terms of the size of the segment which offer a profitable business. If the size is small and very little potential, it may not be worthful for the segmentation, because for the segmentation purpose, we require a huge amount of size. Okay, sustainability is related where the small segment, but a lot of profitable business has the potential. Now see, there are a lot of business which is very much small, in capital, but they are providing a huge amount of revenue just because they are producing a kind of a product which is being very much necessary. I mean, which is having a higher demand in the market. That's why they are a small business is also able to sustain into the market because they know what customers are needed and what are the main product that they are making, and the people are purchasing more such kind of product. So over here, the segmentation should also be need to make a proper way. Now, see, for making a segmentation, we need to understand the benefits of market segmentation. I mean, for making a proper market segmentation, we need to understand there are few rules that we need to follow, such as identification and measurability. Okay, the segmentation of the group of the buyers must be clearly identified. Okay, because there are few questions that need to be asked in a form of demographic, social, and cultural data from the segment members. Because see, we understand in a particular location, we need to see their culture, their cultural background also, what kind of product they are purchasing, right? If you go, see, I will give you one example. If you go to the area like Rajasthan state, right? In Rajasthan, the lot of people they are not eating non-veg, right? They are vegetarian. Rajasthani people. Lot of people are vegetarian. I'm not saying each and every person, but lot of people they are vegetarian. So if there is a shop that is called as a vegetarian shop or non-veg shop which is available in Rajasthan, though that is not going to be workable more in that particular area because in the Rajasthan area they are not going to eat that much of non-veg, right? So you need to understand that what in a particular location what kind of product is going to be more sellable, right? If you see in a Maharashtra area, right, yeah, the city like Mumbai or Pune, which is part of the metropolitan city, over here the people are going to have a more of purchasing power, right? They are having a more amount of money in their pocket, so they are going to purchase more luxurious product, right, which is above their about the necessities kind of products. So what they will do, they will try to purchase a more product which is being very much helpful for them. Now, these of data must permit the measurement of the size and the importance of segmentation of a particular project in a marketing strategy. Unfortunately, obtaining segment data is seldom easily, especially when the segment is defined in terms of behavioral features. Now, I have given you the example of market potential also, right? Market potential. Market potential is also depend upon the education and the market research activity. Okay, if you are making a proper market research, definitely your product is going to be survive in a longer duration of time because you come to know exactly what kind of product is being more demandable into the market in a particular area. So you will come to know about what we need to purchase and what we need to manufacture and what we need to sell into the market so that we are going to get a maximum profit because understanding these components is also very much necessary, right? So, in the book also, the basis of segmentation, they have given the geographical segmentation, right? As I've given you the example of Rajasthan, right? The Pune, Bombay, right? In a such a area, the luxurious product are being more sold out. Okay, in a area like Mumbai and Pune because they are the metropolitan city. If you go to the area like rural, the agriculture kind of product is being more sold out because they are being more into the agriculture farmer business, all right, agricultural business. So they will purchase more agricultural type of product, agro product. Okay, then demographic segmentation, right? Definitely, the factor of age. income, gender, okay, uh, uh, family size, occupation, and education. These all are the kind of segmentation. Okay, now see, in the advertisement also, you have seen the advertisement of Priyanka Chopra, right? She is making an advertisement of pleasure. It's a kind of a scooty, right? Pleasure scooty. So they are giving the slogan, "Why should boys have all the fun?" I mean, she want to tell that the girls can also ride a bike, right? She can also ride a The girls can also ride a scooty. So why should boys have all the fun? This is the slogan which is being given. So they are targeting the pleasure scooty most to the girls, right? So this is the kind of advertisement which we are looking in the uh, television. Then the next one is the advertisement saying मैं retire होगा अपने काम से, which is मैं रिटायर होऊंगा अपने काम से, which is a slogan which is given by the Hrithik Roshan holding Mountain Dew in his hand and overcoming a fear of sea driving. Okay, these messages are prominent and targeting a particularly age group, and the first one is targeting gender. Okay, the Hrithik Roshan age, this is mostly targeting particular age group, right? And the second one, the first one which we have seen, why should boys have all the fun? It is being more targeted to the gender. I mean, the female gender, they are being more targeted. I mean, they want that the pleasure should be more sold out to the female candidates. I mean, the female, those who are there in the location, in a particular location, they should purchase more pleasure scooty. So these are the demographic segmentation and psychological segmentation. Okay, the process of dividing a market into segmentation on the basis of consumer lifestyle. Okay, as they have observed a philosophical aspect of consumers is observed in the association of a demographical aspect. Okay, now see, they have given this example of Pulsar Bajaj ad. Okay, the lifestyle and the personality with the demographically is being more appreciated by Bajaj Auto is advertising and focusing on the sporty look of the bike. Definitely, it's a kind of sporty look and efficiently for the regular person who need and desire for the excitement in the daily life. Definitely, if a person is required a more excitement in the daily life, he is going to purchase this kind of purchase, which is the slogan which is given as definitely male. Definitely male is a slogan. Definitely male means what? The pulsar is being more purchased by the male gender. Okay, so this kind of you know advertisement which we are looking nowadays. Okay, now behavioral segmentation, definitely this behavioral segmentation is also very much important. Now see, in behavioral segmentation, they have given more importance to the product which is being occupied in the occasional traditional ways. Now see, as I have given in your as you have seen in mobile marketers have initially banked upon utility aspect of the product. When they are focused upon utility aspect of product, then they are focused on attitudinal segmentation as so on. Now they are giving an example of resort marketers, right? Resort marketers, which is benefit for their services. Now I will give you an example of see, in the book also they have given an example of Orissa. Okay, in Orissa you can see there are lots of seas, there are lots of lake available. Okay, if you visit a lake Chilaka in Orissa, which is the world largest salt water lake, in the boatman taking up for the pleasure tip could tell you benefit first and then mount this proposition according to the attitudinal exploitation, all other segmentation aspect remaining static. Okay, these are the behavioral segmentation. Now, business market segmentation. Okay, business market segmentation over here, a little exercise of what the segmentation characteristics in the business market would require more, would comfortably suggest that all the aspects which have discussed would have to catered about the bifocal views. Now see, they have given certain example about yeah, while making a business, they should keep in mind with the view of consumers, users, process at the end of the result of their buyer, because buyer is the person those are going to purchase the product and they are going to provide you the output, or we can say in the form of money, right? They are going to give you the money and through which you are going to increase your business. So you need to keep in mind that, you know, while having a proper segmentation, you need to see that your business should be grow in effective manner, right? Then they have given a lot of examples over here as we have discussed the segmentation examples, right? Now building strong brands. Now see how we can able to build a brand. Before going to this concept, I just want to provide you a little bit about the benefits and importance of market segmentation, because benefits is remaining. Okay, increase the sales volume. Definitely, it is one of the important advantages of market segmentation, as market segmentation recognize the existence of multiple demand curves in the market and tailors about the product to each one. Okay, it performs that some of the individual demand curve is better than the single demand curve generated with the entire market, since there will be more product is generated to the test of the particular buyer and the buyer class is the higher profitability for the sale. Okay, then the next one is specialization of marketing. Definitely, the market segmentation helps to specialize marketing. The promotion can be better suited for the characteristics of buyer. Due to specialized marketing, most more efficient media can be used. Okay, advertising copy can be less generated, and the personal selling can be focused on a similar buyer population. Okay, the specialization helps to increase market efficiency. Then the next one is opportunity for the better utilization of marketing resource. Market segmentation provides the opportunities for the better utilization of various marketing resources. It leads the firm in a long run towards better profitability and more profit. Okay, then sound marketing programs. Market segmentation helps the manufacturer to prepare and proceed with the sound marketing programs. It also leads to efficiency and more success of selling. Okay, then increase market opportunities. Market segmentation helps the manufacturer to come closer in a particular group of marketers. Hence it become more responsive to the changes in the market. It becomes easier for the manufacturer to modify and to develop a new market according to the market demand. Okay, then useful information. Definitely, market segmentation provide a various types of information which is helpful for the market research. Okay, product development, evaluation of marketing activities, marketing facilities, of distribution of goods, etc. So these are the importance of market segmentation. Then benefits of market segmentation. Definitely, market consists of various segments which is most respect to equal attractive to any other enterprises. Now, see, I will give you a few of the benefits in various ways. Now, enables the business enterprise to allocate and appropriate their efforts profitability. Market segmentation enables the business enterprise to allocate and appropriate their efforts in most useful manner by giving them useful and timely hints to adjust their production schedule and patterns for making optimum use of man, material, and other resources for their most profitability. Then better understanding about the market potentials and opportunity. Definitely, market segmentation helps the businessman to have a good market opportunities, market potentials, and market opportunities. As manufacturers will be a better position to spot and compare market potentials and opportunities open for their product, and enables them to judge a nature and extend their ideas of product acceptance and the resistance for the product. Then guides a marketer to determine effective promotional devices. Market segmentation also guides the managers in determining the appropriate kind of promotional activities. Okay, then guides the market for the proper timing. Definitely, market segmentation also guides the marketer to assess the timing that can regard it as the most appropriate and for the introduction of new product, advertising and publicity strategies, etc. So market segmentation guides the marketer for the proper timing. Then developing marketing programs as well as budgets. See, marketing programs as well as budgets can also be developed on the basis of their clear idea of the resources characteristics for the specific market segment. Okay, now enables the firm to evaluate and to implement the required changes. See, market segmentation enables the firms to evaluate the implement the changes required uh, without losing the market. For instance, the movement of the product which has absolute the firm can diversify the market line or need for the matter even think for the terms of discontinuing it. Okay, so these are the advantages of the market segmentation. Now let us discuss a little bit about the limitations or drawbacks of market segmentation. See, market segmentation has some drawbacks. For example, great variety of goods means more design, more taste, larger variety, and usually a greater number of goods and more complicated marketing program. However, the market segmentation is becoming more and more popular today. Recognition of the existing market segmentation is necessary to for the successful marketing strategy. Okay, so while making a market segmentation, they have to create a great variety of goods, which means a great design, more tests, a large variety, and usually greater number of tools and more complicated marketing programs. So it require a more time also, right? It require more variety. I mean, more production of the activities because we are giving more focus on the consumers' taste and preference. So as per their taste and preference, we need to change our business, right? So this kind of things is being happening. So it's we can say it's a kind of little bit drawback of market segmentation. So these are the important factors of market segmentation. So keep in mind that this all are the factors are very much important for the exam point of view. Now, building a strong brand, definitely, you know, marketing plays an important role in building a strong brand. We can say development of a market product, right? Over here, market production is plays an important role. Okay, market management of activity, sorry, product development, developing of a new product. Market system or marketing mix that we have discussed earlier, that is also coming in this concept that is called as a building strong brands. Definitely. Now, see, I will in the book also they have given a lot of brand name. Okay, take an example of Kotak, ST, HMT watches, definitely Pompa Orange, Delta, Bus TV, Tesla, Dynora, Morphe Radio, etc. Uh, these all are the brand name which they have given. Now see, in the mobile also, which is the brand name: Samsung, Redmi, Realme, right? So these are the brand names: Oppo, Vivo, right? Now, creating a brand is also very much important from the seller's point of view, because if you are having a brand name, definitely even if your prices is high of the product, definitely it is going to be more sellable. Now, how can you create a brand? By making an advertisement, right? If you want to create a brand, if you want to make sure that the product is available in each and every country, so you have to make a proper advertisement and sales promotion activity, right? Now, see, nowadays, you know, the IPL is going on. At that time, also a lot of companies, those who are coming for the sponsorship, right? They are also, even if you see the players, those who are playing in cricket, they are also having in the shirt pants also they are having a name of the company, right? So that is called as a marketing strategy of the advertisement of the product, right? This is helpful for creating a brand of the product by making sure that the product name is much more well known to the new people. I mean, to the public, right? To the public. So this is called as a positioning activities, and due to which nowadays lot of people, lot of sellers, they are doing branding of the product. This is one of the most important marketing strategical activity. Okay, over here you can say it's a kind of competition, brand identity, brand strength, brand equality, right? So these all are the important factors. Now competition. Okay, competition of business, the efforts of two or more parties actingly independently to secure the business to the third party by offering the most favorable terms. Okay. Now, the microeconomic theory distinguishes between the perfect competition and imperfect competition, concluding that no system of resource allocation is more efficient than perfect competition. Competition, according to the theory, causes commercial firms to develop new products, services, and technology which would give consumers greater selection and the better product. The greater selection typically cause lower prices of the product compared to the price would be there was no competition, monopoly, or little competition, that is called as oligopoly. In oligopoly, there will be a two or three buyers and lot of sellers. Sorry, two I think two buyers and lot of two sellers and lot of buyers. In monopoly, there will be one seller and lot of buyers. Okay, there will be no competition in the monopoly because monopoly itself states that the product, the production under the one person only, one seller only. I mean, the buyer, those who are there, those, the seller, those who are there in the market, he has a capacity to increase or decrease the price because the customer are not going to go anywhere because they don't have another alternative of that product because that product is not going to be because that product is being sold out by that person only. Now see, at this stage, people are finding the alternative for the monopoly also. Now see, I will give you an example of the government strategies. Now, government are the person those who are keeping the price of the products by their own way. Okay, now see, at this stage, the price of petrol is really increasing with a larger amount. At this stage, it is near about 120 rupees, right? So in the upcoming days, it is 120 rupees per liter. In the upcoming days, definitely it is going to go higher. So the people are finding the alternative. The alternative can be the gas of two-wheeler. The alternative can be the electrical vehicle of two-wheeler. Definitely, these are the alternatives are being helpful for the business person to grow into the market, right? Because they are definitely going to face a problem of price hike in the petrol. So they will find out the alternative of purchasing a two-wheeler vehicle of different resources, right? Electricity vehicle or gas vehicle. Definitely, these are the best alternative for the petrol vehicle, right? So the competition are now increasing. Now, even though there is a monopoly kind of activities is going on, they are finding the customers are finding the alternative for that. Okay, which is also a most challenging factor for the monopoly seller as well. Now, in the upcoming lecture, we are going to discuss about the brand identity. Okay, brand space, brand equity. Okay, the brand activity that we are going to see in the upcoming lecture because at this stage we have discussed a lot about the marketing strategies. We have discussed today about the market segmentation, market research, which is the most important point from your exam point of view, right? In the upcoming lecture, definitely we are going to discuss about the product life cycle and positioning, right? We are also going to discuss uh, about the shaping the market offering. Definitely, there are a lot of concepts which is available over here. That is called a packaging, labeling, warranty, guarantees. Okay, these are the important aspects, and we are going to see in the upcoming lecture all these aspects. Okay. So stay tuned to the lecture in the next upcoming days. We are going to discuss the important aspects. Okay. At this stage, I think we have covered a lot of things which is necessary for the exam point of view, and I think we have really completed our market strategies, market segmentation, and market research point. Okay.